Hey everybody, it's THump. Today we're going to be doing a VOD review / analysis of a recent ranked game that I had playing Shiv. We're going to be analyzing the early game, mid game, and late game to see what I do right and wrong and how we can improve, and hopefully you can improve as well. With that being said, let's hop right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to look at is the lane that you are going up against. So we know we're against Mo and Paradox. We cannot let them get priority on the first creep wave. We need to kill this creep wave faster than they do and push them under their turret. Because if they get us under our turret, it is double range characters. They are going to do a ton of damage to us under our tower. So the first thing I tell my teammate, shove them. First thing I call him, shove them. And he says, I always shove them. The Mo comes forward. He immediately gets a ball to the face. I go to punch this creep, and Paradox just happens to be there by the luck of God. He doesn't parry me. That was kind of a bad play by me, not being aware of where the Paradox was at all times. We get them under their tower, and me and my teammate, they're both on top of each other, doing as much damage as we can to them. Applying pressure. My teammate, he wants to dive them at level 1 here, is the comm that he made, but I told him not to. I want to wait until I get my second ability, because once we get my second ability, I know that 7 stun plus my slice and dice is going to get us a kill.
Oh my god.
I miss a creep kill right there because I can't aim and need to go on Kovacs. Here comes the stun onto the Paradox. I roll into the tower. I parry it so that it stops doing damage. The stun goes out on him, and I finished off the slice and dice with a perfect distance.
I need it.
My teammate comes over. It looks like he's going to jump over, so I charge up a heavy melee, but he actually doesn't go for it. If he would have dropped there, I would have hit him with that heavy melee. He probably doesn't parry me there, and my teammate's able to get the kill.
Extra regen, though. Actually, you know what?
First things first, I don't buy extra regen here. I tell my teammate I'm going to buy a restorative shot, and I'm just going to play like a coward. Now remember, you get 40 HP back, so I just got 40 HP back right there just by hitting the enemy hero. So every time this restorative shot comes off cooldown, I want to try and use it on a hero. So you saw both of my first 2 bullets right there were used on a hero whenever it was all cooldown. Every time it's all cooldown, here in the bottom left right here, you want to be using that on a hero. And as I say that, I'm about to hit this creep. Yep. Nothing going on really right here. We will be skipping through the video a little bit every now and then. I buy ammo scavenger here because I've already healed up a pretty good bit. We've already killed them once, so I feel like we have kill priority on these guys. We'll be able to play more and more aggressive on them. I want to get ammo scav so that my knives do more damage, so that my slice and dice does more damage whenever we engage. Right here, I punch him as the stun's going to come in. I should have punched him twice. But then I punch him, slice and dice through him, punch him again. Then he jumps up. Not really much I can do here because I see that I only have 4 bullets. I can't overextend because Mo has a ton of healing, and I know that Paradox is under D. Doing nothing but farming here. Just typical harass. I hear Paradox's carbine come up. Just hide behind the billboard. We could engage right here if my teammate, if we were fully coordinated. The second that Paradox's carbine goes off cooldown, all he has left is his 1 ability. So he could have played hard aggressive right there and maybe got a kill, get a deny. Always trying to go for as many denies as you can in the lane. I wasn't too aware right there of what was going on my left side. That's why I rolled to the right and turned my camera. You need to be aware in lane of where your enemies are at all times. Oh. I just get called out. Not aware that his carbine was already back up. So he gets a lot of poke damage on me that he should not have gotten in that situation. I do have monster rounds here, so we have an extra 1 health regen. I go for the punch deny, don't get it. They're more healthier than us right now, so he knows that he can play aggressive. He comes up, he gets a free 1-off on me. My teammate is still over half HP. Fast forward a little bit. Still in the lane. Let's see what they do here. He comes in with his carbine. I know I have to hide. I jump up top, trying to juke it. The mole comes over, and he's just chipping at me over and over. My teammate's 1 shot here. Not really calming that he's dying at all. But it's, you know, you can't really expect too much in ranked games. I should be more aware of my teammate's health right there. I don't think I could have did anything to save him at that moment. I think he's dead regardless. But just farming. All right, we push them under their turret here. I guess they're Paradox. What happened here? Oh, is this what I think? Yeah, I play too aggressive here. So one thing that you need to be aware of is this. He has 3,000 souls now. I have 2.8k. So he has his ultimate ability already. Even though we killed his teammate early, he has enough to have his ult right here, and it's going to lead to a death because I am not paying attention. You need to be 100% zoned in at all times.
Careful.
I say careful. He comes out from the veil on the left, hits me with his carbine. I get mo-ulted, and it's a free kill from them just because I'm not paying attention.
He missed you. So
This is a bad buy. Instead of buying close quarters, I should have brought Spirit Strike there, in my opinion.
I'm on the back. They have nothing.
Paradox now has kill pressure on us with swaps, but I get my ultimate. I want to punch as much as I can here. I want to get it built up as fast as possible. So much damage.
That damage is disgusting.
Mo just disarms me. I get carbine. My entire life bar just disappears. So I buy extra stamina here because we're going up against Paradox. They make a bad mistake here, overextending. Paradox takes tower damage and my slice and dice damage immediately. Just ult him. That was a really bad play from them. Our Dynamo comes over, whiffs his ult, puts it on CD. My teammate says he's eating his balls, and we pick up another kill. Even though Dynamo misses ult right there, it's completely fine. He's there. He's going to hit his one ability, knock him up, and we can chase him down. Our jungle is up here at 5 minutes, but we know this is a 2v1 in lane. I have no clue what their Paradox is doing here. I hit my slice and dice, and I get the echo shard off of it. Let me see. I hit my slice and dice. I get the echo shard effect off of it because my rage goes full right there. So whenever your rage is full, your 2 is going to have a trail effect. So you use it, and then it hits twice. So I go through him once, and then here comes the image. The image hits him down to 1 HP. I miss my punch because I'm a trash player. But we just follow it up, and you get the free kill anyways. So here, we're kind of low. Mo has his ultimate ability up, and I'm 600 HP. I only have 1 stamina bar, so I have 2. So I roll jump, and I right-click to push myself up top, and then I roll off this, right-click again. This is really bad movement, jumping over like that and exposing myself for that long. The good movement was right-clicking to get distance and get away from him. The bad movement was jumping up and mantling that for so long. My teammate, he's playing 7, so he's going to take the jungle. I can kill these creeps because he's close enough to get credit for it, just doing the small camp.
They're going to try to get a kill here.
They have a lot of kill pressure on us now. They have double ultimate abilities. I'm just calming it to my teammate. Like, yeah, they're going to go for a kill here. We shove the wave, instantly come into the jungle. So while your wave is pushed, we're not missing anything here, right? We're not missing anything.
I'm 1 HP, I can't help.
Because this Mo is going to come, and he's going to shove this lane instantly. Their Paradox is missing. Their Paradox is missing this creep wave. Never mind. Actually, Paradox did miss that creep wave because he was all the way back here, so which means he was coming back from base. And my teammate's dead. Nothing I can do here. Just have to run away. Paradox wall. Oh, it's so OP. They just have so much kill pressure on us this early into the game. There's not really much we can do in this lane at this point. The laning phase is pretty much done for us in 7 minutes. Once they get their ults, you just can't be here, I would say. It's time to start roaming to other lanes. Because every time their ults come up, either me or 7 are dead. Okay? So there's not really much going on. They finally take our tower. The one thing we need to be calming right now after they take our tower is, guys, they took our tower. Okay.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're like,
we suck.
Takes this early
okay.
from us.
I mean, we don't really suck. I think it's just like kind of a matchup thing. Once they get double ults, they're going to take our tower. And I tell my teammates, like, guys, they are going to roam. You need to play passive. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. We need to constantly be pressing green tower. They have Paradox there, so we can go and farm this right now.
Gotta carry this game.
Okay, so the second that we kill this, we need to apply pressure to green so that they cannot roam without us getting a tower. Neither one of them are on the map right here. We see Paradox top mid. We saw him right here. Nobody calmed it. They saw him. And it looks like he's going to pick up a free kill off of this.
Careful, blue. We need to put pressure on green, me and you.
I'm telling you, we need to put pressure on green. See, this is a bad play from us, in my opinion. Instead of farming the slots right here, we should have been pushed up this green wave. This should have been pushed up already. It should not cross past halfway of mid. Because Mo is roaming here, and Paradox has already roamed here. So just from the fact that they took our tower, they were able to get a kill here. I don't know if they got a kill on this guy, on Viscous. I always come up, parry the tower. They try to roam it. They roam back here with Pocket. I think we just kill this guy. Punch him for his entire life bar. I get the Echo Shard effect on the Slice and Dice. I don't know why their Paradox does not go for a kill here on me. He hits his carbine and he has his swap up. Doesn't go for the kill. I'm being chased like a wanted national criminal here by... I'm being chased like a wanted criminal by this bird. There's a bird flying by. It finally blows up. I know that I'm safe. Stressful,
they're on
stressful,
the-
stressful. Now we go back. Okay, so here's also something. So I know I have to go back to base here, but I know there's a little route running boxes that I can go to just to min-max my time. So I go through all these little boxes. You know, I get 64 souls that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, you know, little stuff like that. So now we have 3,500, go back to
We need
base,
to have constant
and
pressure
we
on
buy
green,
melee
guys.
charge.
It needs to be pushed.
Melee charge
Yeah, I
plus
know, the wave
reach,
was underwater.
improved reach. Improved reach is just going to help on your 2 ability.
Paradox is on me to get it. It's worth a lot. I'm pushing
Improved
it.
reach is not something that you have to go. Different strokes, different folks, you know. So the reason that I do this is I come back to base, I full heal,
I mean, I know the wave
and
was
I already
underwater
have
there.
2 people in green. Okay, so I don't want to go and triple stack this lane because at 8 minutes, remember, it's really bad
Paradox
to
is
have
on
multiple
map
people in a
left
lane.
side.
You want to try as much as possible to have one person per lane. I know that yellow has no tower, so this creep wave is just going to push into me. Okay, so I can farm this creep wave, and the paradox is here, so I don't have to risk getting ganked by somebody else while the paradox is here. I can just wait for this wave to crash in, and then I get free farm, push this up as much as possible. My teammates are fighting over the bridge buffs here,
We need to
so
split push.
I need to be shoving here as fast as possible. I want to force this Mo or this paradox to rotate over to take pressure off of the green lane because they have 3 here.
I'm gonna
That,
come, I'm gonna
that's
come
why
green.
I'm
Push yourself
looking
green
this
after that,
direction.
push
I'm looking
yellow.
over here because I expect somebody to be here, and I did not expect this. Here he comes. I jump up. I didn't expect him to jump up. I actually get a punch off on him. I slice and dice through him right there. I get another punch off of him and ult him. I punch him as well, hit him hard, take his shields off, and my teammates are able to get the trades in the jungle. This is actually a very good fight for us. We get 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. Let's see. The Mo actually might die here.
Stun him, finish him, finish him.
The Mo dies here, so it was a 2 for 1. The paradox,
Rotate
the
blue.
Lash got away. So paradox and Mo
That's fine.
died.
Yeah, yellow,
Lash got
yellow or green,
away,
one
2
of
for
the two.
1.
I'm gonna go
But,
green.
and we get priority on yellow here
We need
with
to
2
get yellow.
people
We need to get yellow,
while
yeah.
they have people dead.
We get yellow
Also,
right
we
there,
have
I'm
3 on green. I can come and pick up
Yeah,
purple.
Goddard. I started.
We need
started
one
pushing.
person, honestly, to
Don't worry about
come
the you got-
and we need one person to come and collect blue. We are losing a ton of CS here that we should be getting. One of these probably should have rotated over and picked that up.
Straight down, it's so much damage. Yep,
Okay,
man,
not do. Oh, this is actually something a lot more people should be doing. So this Infernus cannot outlast hit me because I have a character that has a shotgun. So notice that I am going to I am going to sit here, and I'm going to play a game of deny with this guy because he cannot push up. I am going to be closer to these creeps than he is going to be to these creeps. He knows that he cannot push up because if he pushes up, it is a very high likelihood that he gets ganked and gets killed. So I'm going to sit here as close as I can to the creeps, and I'm going to deny everyone until he gives up. So I freeze this lane here. I force him to be very, very uncomfortable because they're running the urn right now. They have urn priority, so he thinks that my team is coming over. And I can sit here and I can freeze this lane, and he has to just disappear from the lane. Whenever he disappears, I'm immediately going to
We should
reshove
push,
it,
we should push yellow. Push yellow.
and
push
he
green.
has to come
Push yellow,
back,
push green
and he
now.
has to...
pushing it, bro.
Alright, good.
He has to clear this. Another reason I'm telling my teammates, push yellow, push green. This is good. If they are running the urn on one side of the map, you are going to assume as a team that they at least have 2
Check their
people
items,
here,
check their
okay?
team's items. They have
So
defense
if they
blue
grab the
on
urn and
short.
you're behind, that's fine. You
They
take
put
the urn.
on
We are going to
Mo.
take Guardian pressure here,
Headshot,
Guardian
green
pressure here.
on
Also,
Paradox.
another thing. There was a pause caused in
Egg
this game.
dash on,
Whenever there was a pause called, I am
Furnace?
immediately checking everyone's items, and I'm relaying that to my teammate because I am a sweaty nerd and I need to win. All right? Let's fast forward through this. So now I'm going to do Mega Creeps. We
We're gonna need a
have...
lot of unstoppables
We
this game,
have...
boys. I just wanna
What
let
we
you
really
guys
need
know.
here is we need this guy.
We're gonna
We need
need some
7
unstoppables.
Haze or McGinnis to go yellow. And then I can cover purple.
I'm not playing to get
We need
anywhere
to,
near
instead
them.
of
I'm
having
playing
2 people
football.
farming this one lane, there needs to be somebody over here instead farming this lane. But it's kind of hard to do because Paradox has so much map pressure. Like, the Paradox as a character is just extremely oppressive to play against in ranked when people know what they're doing.
What the fuck? Are you getting
Okay, so we know we
Yeah.
see 3 on the
Let
left
me farm.
side. We see
Now let
Mo,
me get
Infernus, and
unstoppable.
Paradox.
I mean, we were look at
And here we go. So now, 13 minutes, we have Colossus. Huge power spike for us.
Careful, you guys.
And I'm telling my team this, like, huge power spike. We're not doing anything but farming here.
Over here jerking off.
Nothing going on.
Let me just hold yellow.
I'm
for now.
keeping this Lash in the lane. So Lash is a character that wants to roam, wants to gank, wants to use his mobility and get around. If I'm constantly shoving this purple lane, it makes him sit here and hurts his ability to impact the map as well. So there's multiple benefits to pushing. besides just getting their towers. Okay,
I don't
so
know if
here
this guy
comes
thinks
the
that I'm
first pop of Colossus.
But we can just sit here. and
Probably
do
not the
this
best time to pop this, but he engages on me and just it irritates me. So I pop Colossus and immediately I use my ult to close the gap on him. I want to go for a kill really bad here. He actually irritated me a lot, but he chickens out and he ults me away. A lot of times when I'm playing tank Shiv, I'm using my ult to close distance. And now I know their teammates are they're roaming over. Here comes the bird. I punch him massive. I almost kill him. I heal for 200 right there. And it gives me time to exit.
They just sent so much to try to kill me there.
I'm just relaying to my, they sent so much to try to kill me. We should be pushing the other side of the map.
Yeah,
I can maybe look Paradox.
I'm farming boxes.
Like purple.
My teammates need to be more aggressive on green here. Just farming boxes. Going back to base, 2,000 gold. Do we buy
traded. We
anything?
go-
Nope, we're saving. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save for Unstoppable. They have Mo ult, they have
going for you
Infernus
too,
ult,
Viscous.
they have tons of
I'm gonna come
things.
try to support
Lash, stun, lash, ult. So we're going to rush Unstoppable here. It also
you.
stops
They're
us
going
from
for you,
getting
careful. You need to
parried.
fall out.
They can parry it, and it does no damage to them. But I have Unstoppable for 6 seconds, so I will be punching you for 6 seconds straight. And if your hyper carry, such as
pushing
Infernus,
away.
wants to sit there and parry me for 6 seconds, then that is completely fine. So
I have a massive wave.
we see they're running Urn here. This is a really bad play from them. They have a lane pushed here, and a massive wave from me coming here as well. So this is good map play by us. You want to take another Urn? That's fine. We're going to take your walkers,
Push your
get
in.
damage on them.
Alright, Pocket and Paradox on purple there.
So I come up, get damage. I know they're going to be rotating here, so I position myself off to the left side. Here comes the pocket, top of the walker. This wave green that they are missing right now is absolutely massive. There's just so many creeps. Paradox finally picks it up, and then I'm going to immediately
I'm
rotate
zipline
over in
boosting
yellow.
yellow.
Now, be very selective when you use your zipline boost. So here, I use my zipline boost because if I don't,
Huge wave.
I'm going to miss this massive wave. So this is actually, in my opinion, you want to use it to support your team at defending your objectives, your zipline boost, or you want to do it to secure massive waves of farm that you otherwise would have missed. Oh God, I need to aim better. So a decent zipline boost right there, IMO. We almost have enough for Unstoppable as well.
We should be playing for more.
Here, earlier my
We
teammates
do
were talking
have
about we need to be
hypers.
playing for more team fights because they have a
We
very
do have scale. We just need to
pick-centric
get
comp.
better. It's really
We
hard.
also outscale them really hard.
They're just
So
like
another
taking
reason
one
why
over
I go tank Shiv in these games is because I have 7 Haze,
He wasted dash and he's dead. Oh, Great Talon's with him too.
and I have Gun Viscous. So we have 3 characters that are going to be hyper carries. I wouldn't say Viscous is necessarily a hyper carry, but we do have 7, and we have Haze that are going to hyper carry this game. At this point, I do not need to do more damage. I'm going to do a ton of damage with this build, but I'm just going pure raw tank to be a front line for my teammates. At 18 minutes into the game, I have 2,600 health. I TP in here, going for this fight. I pop Colossus. I punch him down his entire life bar. I use my ult to close the distance on the Paradox to stay on top of him. And he's just dead. TP. There's 2 more people here. We don't continue fighting this 4v4. And we come out with a clean 2-0. And we get the tower. They have
Yeah,
a
I
good
have,
counter
I
here.
have
They
Unstoppable.
should have pushed this more
That was a
aggressively
huge
with a
fight.
player. They
Holy
could have got a
shit, nice
walker
watch
off of that while we were fighting that entire thing. But they chickened out and walked away.
Just pushing out.
Oh well.
Okay, now we have Unstoppable
Yeah,
at
I can
Colossus
fucking-
and Life Strike. Let's see, what are we doing? Nothing happening. Nothing happening. They're pushing our walker here.
No, we're
I can
fine.
maybe stop
They take a ton of poke damage. Always be paying attention to their HPs at the top right.
Yeah,
They took
I
a
am
ton
so
of poke
taking
damage
them
here, and
down.
I immediately just engage. We want to go on the Paradox, that's fine. Immediately punch him for his entire life bar, and watch how long it takes them to kill me. I don't get ulted by the Infernus because of Unstoppable. We get 2 kills, and they finally take me down. But during that entire time, I'm buying a ton of time for my team. My Haze is off pushing yellow and getting a ton of priority on their yellow walker.
Jules in here.
And he takes down the yellow walker. So this is huge. So the yellow walker is up, and by the end of the team fight, the pocket got low, went all the way back, and had to try to save this. It gets taken down anyways. Does my Haze die here for it? He does. Actually worth though.
A very intellectual.
So we get an even team fight. We
Lot
get
of
good
very
trades,
intellectual
and we
individuals
get a
in here.
walker. So that is a winning team fight for us. We'll take that 9 times out of 10. Doesn't pick up this kill here.
I need to get this farm. Yo, Weagle!
So next item we go going to be
Just
Hunter's
me or
Aura.
something,
This is going to
man.
reduce their bullet resistance
I'm about to get,
by
Reaper
minus
out of the
9%.
Appreciate
If they
it.
are
That
the
makes
only
me-
person in the area, it is going to reduce their bullet resistance by minus 27%. So it makes you a punching god in a 1 versus 1. Sorry for so loud. This is just using movement tech to get to the top of this building.
Ball is just like infinite size.
Can somebody clip
Using
that
Shiv's
for me,
right
so
click
that I
to
can
get to
upload
the
that
top of the
TikTok?
building.
Thank you so much.
Fast forward through this.
Your number's
Just
also pretty
farming,
good. Someone else
farming, farming, farming. Okay. He was pushing yellow, so I just come over. I get the Cade. 3,200 health at 20 minutes. Pretty juicy. Honestly, looking back, I should have went ahead and filled this with Bullet Shredder Resist. I don't know why I don't have it yet. I also don't know why I chickened out on this fight and didn't fight this Lash. There's nothing that Lash can do to me inside of that teleporter. I should have went for that fight 100%.
They're grabbing urn.
That was just me being a coward.
Play. I'm coming.
All right, I was farming their supers, and they're doing mid-boss. I should have been more aware that this was a possibility. After 2 of my teammates were dead, I should have been here a lot faster. My teammate's going to go for the steal here with McGinnis Wall, and I'm pretty sure that he secures it. He gets it, so we're immediately going to fight. I'm going to pop everything. I'm going to slice and dice in, immediately get an ult kill, and now I'm just punching everybody. The mole in the ground is getting punched. The Paradox is getting punched. It's hard to even tell what's going on. I ult this guy just to close the distance on him, but he has Warp Stone because it's pocket. I just wanted to show him that I'm a man. Go. And now, just like that, we have 6,000 gold again. Pushing their Walker, we have Rejuvenator. And at this point, it is going to take an act of God for us to throw this. This is a pretty cool fight to show how this build works as well. I'll slow this down to 0.5 speed and explain it. So I get knocked down off of the zipline here by the pocket. Hit down to 600 HP. Pocket teleports to his cloak. I jump over it. I pop Colossus right here to get the 40% increased resistances to bullet resistance and to spirit resistance. I hit him with Life Strike and heal for 615 HP. This can also be increased by Healing Booster if you want to try and run that as well.
Does he not know that I have
And then I say, does he not know that I have 40% spirit resistance and bullet resistance on cast? This item, Colossus, not only gives you 600 HP, but it gives you a ton of resistances on cast. If you're playing against a punch Shiv, you need to remember that. Makes him extremely tanky. I'm making random noises because I'm having a good time playing the game. I get irritated because I can't aim. Just doing some box running. We have Rejuvenator, and we're not doing anything with it at all. I buy Superior Stamina because this is a build where I want to be on top of people as much as humanly possible. So we can run Fleetfoot, we can run Kinetic Dash, or we can run Superior Stamina. I've tested them all. Just kind of depends. Different strokes, different folks. Test them out. Doing more farming. Always have to keep your farm up as much as possible. And then this is a very specific use of Colossus. You can write in the comments and tell me if you think this is good or not. So I pop Phantom Strike on him and Colossus through the wall to try to slow him a little bit. And because I did that, my Dynamo was able to catch up and hit that stun on him. Like, tell me I'm not the best player in the world. And then we get a free pick because we're using our audio because we have IEMs in. And we hear him taking the farm in the church, take him down. And now we get free push. They're going to try to take green here as a response to us taking yellow, so I'm going to run right behind them, and I'm going to cyber bully. I feel so bad. This actually makes me feel bad. I used my Phantom Strike to get on top of him, pop Colossus here so he can't move, slice and dice through him, miss a punch because I'm a terrible player, and then punching over and over and over. Punch him again, and finally he dies. Here, overheating a little bit. Need to check myself. But my character is extremely tanky.
We're getting so much.
So now I have Phantom Strike, Unsolvable, Colossus. I have Superior Stamina as well. There is not a character in the game that can get away from me. Well, maybe Vindicta. And great talent.
I'm gonna
More
try to gloss
farming.
up hand or what? Infernus is going to you guys.
See, here is bad.
Push
Both
or
bridge buffs are
mid-boss, one
up.
of the two, whatever you
I should be
wanna do.
going and grabbing this immediately. Bridge buffs are extremely important. They're equal to a 3,000 soul item. You need to be picking these up on spawn. They last for a really long time. You can just sit here and watch how this lasts for. So it's basically just like giving you a free item. Okay,
Can you
go
stay
get it.
alive?
It'll help you win games just by picking it up. Don't let your teammates pick it up either, okay? Because they're all trash. You have to do everything yourself, okay? More farming. Oh, he tries to go for the urn here. I don't know what this guy is doing. Phantom Strike on top of him. Use Colossus so he can't run away. Missed my dagger, but I punch him there. He uses his suitcase. Pops his ult, misses it completely, but he gets away because he's playing
Guys,
pocket.
please.
And
This is
he
unreal,
has
man.
Warp
Get
Stun
the
and
enemy
Majestic
turret,
Leap,
man.
so I gave him 5 seconds where he
They're all
didn't take
coming.
damage. If I would have hit my knives on him, he wouldn't have been able to use it.
Run. I need to run.
But again, majority of the time, I'll throw one knife, hit it on somebody, so that you get bullet resist shredder, which I did
man.
not buy here.
How does this guy not
Um,
die, dude?
Normally, I'll throw it on them to get bullet shredder resist, and I don't spam it as much as I do when I run the serrated knife Shiv build, because you're punching a lot. Okay.
Unkillable. Come on, guys.
Oh, so here we go back. This is interesting. You can tell me in the comments that this is troll or not either. So what we do here is we have 6,400 souls, and there's about 1 million different items we can buy, but we are going to try new things, okay? Experience new things. So here we are going to buy Diviner's Kevlar. Now, remember I told you we're using our ult to gap close a lot. We're not necessarily using it to secure kills. So I buy Diviners here because Diviners, when I dive their backline, is going to give me 700 Spirit Shield, 700 Bullet Shield, and it's going to give me 40 plus spirit damage as well whenever I pop my ult. Okay, so it's going to make us tankier, but it also, most important things that it can do is it gives us cooldown reduction. So we have cooldown reduction here, and then our next item that we're going to be buying is going to be Soul Rebirth, which is also going to give us cooldown reduction so that we can pop our 3 ability, Bloodletting, more and more often in team fights, and that's going to make us even harder to kill so that we can throw out more punches. Okay.
Whole entire team.
Fast forward a little bit more. Farming, still farming.
They're returning it in. I'm going.
All right, so in this team fight, I don't know if I make a mistake or if this is just unlucky, but whenever I go on their Infernus, because remember, he's going to be their key hyper carry, he has 44,000 gold, I go on him with Phantom Strike, and it teleports me into a newspaper stand, and he gets to just jump away for free, whereas normally I would have been chasing him because he is the prized possession. I want to zone him out of the team fight the entire time or as long as I can so that he's focused on me and my entire team can eat them alive. So I kind of get unlucky there. I hit the Shiv here for 501. The Dynamo ult comes through. I slice and dice through them. One little thing I want to mention here. Whenever I punch the Lash, it put my Spirit Strike. Remember, we bought that earlier in the game. It's a 500 soul item. It reduces their spirit resistance whenever you punch them. The correct play, if I would have had this on if I would have had this off cooldown, would have been to punch first so that I reduced all of their spirit resistances at one time, all 3 of these targets, and then slice and dice through them. Another incorrect thing that I do here is I should immediately slice and dice through them and just pop my ult. Even if I don't get a kill, it's going to give me a ton of tankiness, and it's going to give me added damage because I do have Diviners. Slice and dice through them, and then I punch them. They're all dead. And so I still have my ult tip here, so I kind of get fortunate in that sense. The Infernus ult, if he hit me with it, I would probably die here, but I use my ultimate ability to go onto the Talon so that I get out of range of the Infernus ult. Here's just me trying to zone this guy so that my team can pick up the rest of the kills, and they finally do. So that's what this character is a lot about. It's a lot about, in team fights, finding their hyper carry and shutting them down. Even though I wasn't able to do that in this team fight, I was still able to have a ton of pressure. I do a ton of damage with punching. And normally, you would run Bullet Shredder resist on this build. So there, I would have also been reducing everybody's bullet resistance as well for my team. We come back, we take mid-boss.
On me, on me.
I pop Unstoppable here. Pop my ult. Just chasing this guy down. This is a waste of time. This is me throwing pretty hard. I mean, honestly, we do have
I
it's a
got it. You can get it,
it's a
you can get it.
2v6
It's fine, it's
here.
only two.
I don't know where my team really is at that point. So I'm going to blame my team there instead of myself. But I did have Rejuvenator, so we come right back up. Is there another? Here comes the last team
They have to
fight
fight here. They have to fight here.
on the right side of the map. What
Bridge buffs,
happened?
Bridge buffs, guys.
Bridge
They're
buster
going
up.
first.
My team is in a
He just
3v3
got the
here.
bridge buff. Somebody did. Somebody on their
Their
team just
pocket
went
dove
for it.
the left bridge buff here before the team fight. So
That's kinda
he kind of got unlucky that his team full engaged. This is actually a smart play by him. He uses Majestic Leap to come all the way over here to get the bridge buff so that he could come back with some added power spike for the fight. But he got unlucky that two of his teammates just decided to give their lives away and throw.
Because it's an alpha and it's not really.
And that's pretty much going to be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something through all my rambling and yapping. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. It really helps out. I do stream daily at twitch.tv THump, THUMP. So if you have any questions or you want to learn more, I will be playing Shiv in ranked a ton, playing the melee build. So come through and say hello. You guys have a great day or night wherever you're staying, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.